Hi everyone, I want to share a quick inside scoop video with you. If you've been here and recognized this, it's our website, foundery.is, and we have a blog you can also visit. But these two amazing gentlemen, Michael Dila on the right and Jake Koseleci on the left, basically founded Foundery, the idea of Foundery, and got it in motion. They invited me to take it a step further from theory into reality by creating the interior space of Foundery, designing and creating that. And the first step between them was for Jake actually found this amazing building called the Foundery Building at 374-376 Bathurst Street in Toronto. This amazing man, Conrad Desjardins, if it was not for him, the building would not be as clean and perfect as it is. He did so much work to basically, for me, make a white box. And he taught me to be tough, and anything I didn't learn, I certainly learned under his wise tutelage. So it started on the computer. So creating the Foundry started with me working in CAD drawings and SketchUp to create what the space could be. We had the original architectural drawings from the 1980s, which are very interesting. This wonderful woman owned Balloon King for such a long time. It's a beautiful story that it's ended because she's very happy and is going to travel around the world. But this is Balloon King's ending. And then this is the building as it's being transformed into Foundry. So this is the overall sort of image of what Foundry could be in the future. There's a large glass window that would go in the front and make it a lot more open with removal of some of the brick. One of the large elements was this red wall that is sort of the backbone of the building and comes right out to street level. The building drawings have changed a lot since then, but here you can see again the glass wall coming down in the front. But this is inside the building right when we took it over. So in future you'll see this wall is red. So this red element came first. Choosing the right red was important. And here is the red wall. Again, the spine and backbone of the Foundry space. Here it is with one of the first computer chairs where you can sit and work from for the day if you like. Here it is a little bit more evolved, the same view with the desks set up and some chairs in front. Now, here is that same wall. What we wanted to do was first got this chandelier to really illuminate the space in front of the elevator. So here you can see Conrad up there bolting that in place. That was quite a feat for us. Here again the same view, and actually this is for an event we had for Social Media Week with the Red Cross. So here's that same view, unfinished and finished. So it's quite a transformation. And here are the coats along the wall, and this is the elevator right here. And originally, F for Foundry, this was the stencil font like a casting, but it evolved through the help of Robin Uchida to make Foundry with the flame, and we took this as our brilliant icon. And here it is actually up on the wall, painted on the wall. So here's that same interior view very early on, and that same wall red with coats hanging. Now this wall here that you're going to see got broken down, and it's where the silver couches are now. See, that wall went away and the two couches are there and the wall is gone. So that's just some of the change that happened. And by removing that wall, we create a long vertical scape where 150 people can fit. So, we measured doing that, took it away, and created this great long space that heads down to the boardroom. Ryan Ringer, a great colleague and friend of mine, helped to conceive some of what the space could be. Here it is early on with less in it. It's quite a beautiful when it was also very empty. Here it is as it's filling up. We have the silver couches and some artwork and a space to show presentations. Here's the Red Cross for Social Media Week doing some presentations. Again, that's where the wall was removed, and this is the view toward Bathurst Street. and the front windows with the wall gone. There's the same view with the desks at the front. Here it is again, you can see chalkboards framing the left. Now this is towards the kitchen. This is when Jake and I were looking at the back space and how that could transform. Here it is in evolution. Here it is, now some shelves are built. The kitchen has been purchased and built and crafted. Again, so this is that same space, little breakout areas to sit and eat your lunch with someone, and it all evolved from this space into that finished space here. So again, here's that same space. You can see some of the desks we used. The desks I will be gone into in a future video of how they were created. Here is preparation for the carpet art painting that will go in the boardroom. We needed to fix the echo, so we basically got either for very low cost or free these small carpet remnants, and then constructed a large frame that was put together from actually 6 4x8 particle board panels, which were again all reclaimed from the old Balloon King building. We created this large panel on which I could actually adhese carpet. Now, Izzie and Maggie are Michael's children. They are so beautiful. Right when I was at a complete loss of how I would make this painting, they came and put this small red dot where their names are written on the wall. They told me where to put this red dot, and it actually framed the rest of the creation of this artwork here. And as soon as this started to evolve, eventually this was the finished product. So it not only helped the echo, but it became a sort of interesting artwork. We also had an echo receiver on the ceiling, took architectural paper, and at asynchronous heights, allowed that to capture some of the sound in the space. Here's another view of it. It was quite frightening to be up on the ladder, but I managed it. And this is Amir. He takes care of the building and is involved in keeping it awesome and sparkling. This is Eden. She is the Balloon King owner's niece, and she helped me actually pick up all the shelving from their warehouse and bring it here so we could use it for our desks. David Woodward is an artisan in Toronto, and he actually helped me build the desks. So we started by sanding down all the particle board and cutting off, and bar topping it, so making this coating on it, and then cutting down the shelving, actually. And once we were able to cut that down and add the sanded particle board, and we finished the tops, and then we got all these tables that we could either group together or use as desks, and some of them we kept as higher shelves. Then we wanted chalkboards throughout, calcium carbonate. It's not toxic, so we painted on these boards. We chose green over black because it balanced out with the red wall, and then we put them throughout the space, and people have really loved them and used them. Here's Jake and I shopping for furniture. Now, the mechanism of using these shelvings are amazing because they all lock together, so everything's to scale and a component. Here are some people who came to an event called Lean Coffee that we had one morning. Here is us setting up for another event that's in the long event space. This is a breakout just to show when we're trying to figure out just how to have a coat rack. This blue shelving again was reclaimed from Balloon King, and just it almost looks Art Deco. It just really adds a beautiful little art piece to the space, I think. And then for the logo, we just cut it out essentially, put it up on the wall, painted it. I actually loved how sort of modern art it looked here before it was cleaned up, right? Like that. We again put it on the outside of the door because this front is going to be evolving, and we are at 376 Bathurst Street. So please come visit us and go to our website, foundery.is. So you would come here to start something, think about what you can get going. You come here to learn and actually make things with people. And 3, grow by sharing it.